What is up, everyone? Welcome back. I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. In this video, we are going to be talking about popular meme stock GameStop. And I think we have a potential breakout here if GameStop can manage to do a few things structurally in the chart. So let's dive in. And remember, none of this is financial advice. So, for those of you who do not know, GameStop is one of those meme stocks. And, a roaring kitty, this thing went nuts a couple times. Back in 2021, we had a squeeze of probably over 2,500%. And then last year in April, we had another squeeze of about 500%, guys. And I think we have a potential to see another rip. Don't get caught up in all the roaring kitty stuff, guys. And you could see we squeezed to 120 before. And if I told you this stock would come back down to $10 one day, you would call me a Looney Tune. But it does. And, that's how stocks work, guys. But I think we're in a good spot here for a potential breakout. And I'm going to go in the chart now and tell you why. So we are in the weekly chart, guys. I'm going to turn the indicators off. And I believe GameStop is trading in this descending trend channel here. And if you see this blue line, this is the midline. You could see for the majority of this trend channel, it has been rejecting the price. And it's only broken out once here with volume, and I'll go over that. And we had an attempt here, but we also got rejected. But you could see right now, we are in a position to break that resistance. And then once GameStop can structurally do a couple other things, I think we have, potential upside to close unfinished business. So let's go to the daily chart, guys. We'll put the indicators on and we'll take a look at what happened with this last squeeze. You could see here to break this midline, we had massive volume, guys, hundreds of millions of volume. And, in 2 days, it appears we got rejected by this trend channel. But if you go to the 4-hour chart, the algos for GameStop tried to close this gap, but it is a daily gap, guys. So this business is still open, but the algos recognized the gap here and it attempted to close it. Re-squeeze, found support on our support line here. Re-squeeze, got rejected by the upper resistance and the trend channel once again. But you could see the massive amount of volume that GameStop needed to break this midline, guys. And since then, it's been lower highs. We attempted to break out one more time. The market maker said no, we got rejected, and they gapped it down twice below all the EMA lines, and it's been lower highs from there. But as you can see, we are starting to form higher lows and starting to break out. This looks like a strong continuation of a strong uptrend for me. So we'll go over the prices. Before I do that, you guys know the deal. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe on YouTube. We're growing strongly, guys, here. But my premium content is on patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. We have a premium vault of tutorials and trading systems, small or large cap swing trades, and breakout stocks. And we go beyond the charts to talk about personal growth and awareness and apply that to your trading world, guys. So, like I said, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see more premium content and great tutorials how to become a beginner to advanced trader, check me out, patreon.com/GainsKeeper Trading. So back to the chart, guys. I'm going to zoom out if you guys want to, take a screenshot, copy the chart. We have more price levels here. Massive squeeze trigger here. You can see every time we touch this line, we had that massive jump. But the question is, what do we need to happen for GameStop to see more prices to the upside? And we'll go over that right now. The main thing for me is that we are breaking across this midline compression line. And if I go to the 4-hour chart, you could see the algos already are trying to close these gaps in the daily chart. And these, without a doubt in my mind, these gaps will be closed sooner than later, guys. And that plays an important part of our next step. What I really like about GameStop right now is that we are trading over all the daily EMA lines. And if I go to the weekly chart, we are also trading over all of these weekly EMA lines, particularly the purple EMA line here, which is the weekly 200. And you could see trading above that causes these jumps. And, we had that massive squeeze. And, these are not small moves, 60%, 72%, even this one, 26%. These are all good moves. We lost to support, but now we gained it back, guys. And now it looks like the EMA lines are pushing the price up. But you could see we have this higher price break. That is our first rejection point, and the weekly Ichimoku cloud, guys. But you could see that we are already entering it, and it is very thin. And last time it was very thin here. You know what happened? We had that 500% squeeze. We gapped right up and squeezed above it. And if we close these two gaps, we will be above the weekly Ichimoku cloud. And if we do that, I think this $36.29 price target would be no problem for GameStop to reach, and that's a 36% gain from here. But I know a lot of people invested in that, and you might have a really good price. So that is one of our prices. Before I go with higher prices, our current support, in my opinion, based on the chart, would be anywhere from the current price to this trend line here, 22. Excuse me, guys, 22 to $24, depending on the day. Obviously, we're in the weekly chart still, but we do have these two daily gaps, which I do not like, but I do not know if those will get closed now, but just keep those in mind, guys. And we have this support trigger in 1998, about $20. You could see it is a pretty strong support for the most part, depending on the market sentiment. But in this type of market sentiment we have now, everything has been going nuts. So that also favors the squeeze for GameStop, because the big time tech stocks are squeezing now. When the institutions take their money out of that, they rotate it to these not smaller cap stocks, but smaller relatively. So, but I would say we have support on this trend line, these EMA lines, anywhere in the 22, but keep an eye on these gaps too, to the downside. So if we want to see prices over $36, we would need to find support on this line, and we would need volume for that, guys. We would need a couple 100 million volume. Last time, what do we have here? 260 million, didn't do it. We would need a few 100 million volume to get above this price. That would form a higher high than this, which would be good for me if we could find support here. And then if we have that, I think anywhere from this price to the top of the trend channel here, the descending trend channel, and this upper resistance is definitely possible. And honestly, I think we get that few $100 million volume, this gap will inevitably be closed. It has a strong chance. And from the current price, that would be, let's say down here, 80%, 137%, and 170%, which is very good, guys. And if we see a squeeze like this, the upper landing zone here is between about $97 and $128. If we see crazy volume, couple billion volume, we may see even more all-time highs, guys. So keep those prices in mind. Quick recap on the bullish. This is mostly a bullish setup for me, guys, but remember, always keep the prices to the downside in mind, because you never know when the market can turn. And we would have to break this Ichimoku cloud resistance, or we could even retest this trend, the middle trend line. So keep an eye on that, because we may retest it a few times. Doesn't have to go up from here. Retest it. If we close these gaps, that would be very bullish for me. Because we'd be trading over the weekly Ichimoku cloud. That's one less resistance. And then if we see that volume, it's off to the races for GameStop, guys. Okay, guys, keep that in mind. Keep the chart in mind. Copy the chart if you need it, and have a blessed trading week.